Hello, gang. Welcome to Tableside Conversations at the coolest table in the whole building, and Pop-Tarts galore. You can't beat that. Although it is just cinnamon and strawberry. Maybe more flavors. I don't know. Something you could ask Cody if you want. But let's get into some serious questions. Have you seen the ones where they like mix flavors, like s'mores and the other flavor? Anyway, okay. So the goal of the discussion today is we're talking about generations. We're talking about This Is Us over next door, and we're talking about how does it matter who's speaking into your life and who is speaking into your life, and what does it mean? Is there wisdom in the older? Is there wisdom in the younger? Or do you care? So today what we're diving into is the goal today is we're talking about generations. We're talking about, is there wisdom from the old? Is there wisdom from the young? And what does it mean when they speak into our lives? So I'm gonna fire off some questions to myself and just kind of answer them, and then we're gonna discuss them as a group today. So when I think about who is speaking into your life, there's so many things that speak into your life. There's so many voices, especially when you're young. So many people who care about you ultimately, but they have so many different opinions. You should do this with your career. You should go to this college. You should marry that girl. You should marry that guy. You should break up with that girl. You should break up with that guy. And the point is, break up with everyone. No, that's not the point. The point is, you should always try to hear God's voice in the midst of all that noise. So it's in the stillness when no one else is around that you can say, God, I'm hearing a lot of things. What do you want me to hear? And I promise it sounds weird, but it works. And when I was younger, I would always just think like, they're too old. I don't know, they don't understand. They don't even have an Instagram. Yeah, they have a Facebook. Is that even still around? I don't know. Yes, they have a Facebook, they don't have an Instagram. And then these people, it's like, they're way too young. They don't really get it. They don't understand my life phase, all that. But what I understood later was that they all had good things to say. I was just too selfish to hear it. And so sometimes it's not really who's speaking into your life, it's what they're saying. And how can I discern what is being said to me? Because so many times people have really good direction and advice, and we just think, yeah, but that was from a parent, or they have to say that. And so today what we really want to discuss is who is speaking into your life? And who are you allowing to speak into your life? And is it more important that a friend says something over a parent or vice versa? Or what does that look like in your life? And then how do we receive the information? Are we like me when I was younger, where I was so influenced and such a people pleaser that whatever you told me, I would just be like, yeah, I'll do that. And I wasn't really trying to figure out what God's will for my life was. I was just trying to please people. And I know a lot of people struggle with that. Or do you kind of think you have it figured out and I don't need to hear from anybody else? But the deal is, as wise as you think you are, someone else has been in your shoes multiple times. So older people maybe they don't know the social media as well as you do, but they know life as well or better than you do. They've had experiences. Here's the deal. 15, 16, 17 years ago, I don't remember, it was like there was no cell phones. 15 years from now, who knows what we're gonna have? We're gonna be calling people just in the air, just Cody, and he'll just show up, right? And at that point, the youngsters will be like, you guys don't even understand, right? But here's what sticks, relationships. Relationships stick, and everyone's been through it, and everyone knows that. Those don't change. Technology doesn't change relationships. So it's those kind of things that these older people in your life really understand. Now let's talk about younger people in your life. There's a joy and a fire they have for things that maybe you lost. Especially someone that's getting to know Jesus for the first time. Boy, there's such an excitement. And maybe you've known Jesus for 5, 6, 7 years, 10 years. And some of that excitement has kind of worn off a little bit. And all of a sudden you get around young people and you go, man, I remember that fire. So you see how important it is to listen to younger and older. So what we want to talk about today is who is speaking into your life and how are they speaking into your life? And are you listening? And when you get the information, what are you doing with it? How do you check it to make sure it's really coming from a good place, or maybe it's just an opinion? How is it coming from God, or how is it coming from the world? And what are you doing with it?